Or you can. You have a phone.
I'm telling you not to watch these videos.
Never mind. I'll call him.
If you know what's good for you. Number 10, a YouTube channel called The Proper People Vlogs is documenting their urban exploration trip to check out an abandoned power plant. This is the exact moment they knew they were in trouble. Tell me what you would have done in this situation. Run or stay. There's a person. There's a person. Should we talk to them? Should we talk? I probably would stay because running would only get you in more trouble. Anyway, at first it looks like they were trying to walk away, so I guess they were kind of panicking. But then they turned back around to have their translator talk it out rather than escape. As it turns out, this is security and they are not happy at all. Try and translate if you can, because they are about to get in so much trouble that their translator just says they should leave. It's not seem good. Based on what I've seen, it's a good thing that they get out of here fast, because I doubt the authorities in this country would have taken kindly to tourist trespassers. Nevertheless, I'm glad they got out of there safe. Number 9, unidentified flying device sightings, ranging from Manhattan to Brazil, is enough to make anyone at least a little nervous. A YouTuber named Lazara Black saw this bright, soundless blip moving fast across the Miami night sky. On March 19th, 2020, it pauses in midair and is soon joined by another ball of light that moves effortlessly and without noise. Whatever these are, they aren't a normal aircraft, and they certainly aren't slow-falling flares. A second Miami YouTuber named James Black confirms this sighting with a second video, also uploaded on March 19th, 2020. The glowing orb is too big to be a drone and moves so quietly that you can hear the nighttime crickets chirping away. Listen.
Woo! Fucking hot up here. Why is it so hot?
About a week later,
this
Manhattan sighting was uploaded by YouTuber Plumber33789 Peebles. What looks like a lightning storm produces no visible bolts, and then the same familiar lights rise together in a triangular pattern. All of them fly out of sight, but this final one simply disappears into the clouds, so I'm guessing that's what the rest did as well. Did we just witness a fleet of unidentified flying devices taking off? I think so, and I saved the weirdest video for last. This was taken on March 13th by a YouTuber in Brazil named Frederico Mueller, who has been seeing these strange lights for months now. This video proves that they are abnormally bright, perhaps even radioactively so, to the degree that they burn bright white, even when behind a cloud in broad daylight. And his dogs are going crazy too, the kind of restless barking when danger is approaching. Not quite here yet, but soon. Number 8, a YouTuber named JPays57 catches a minute-and-a-half-long slew of paranormal activity in a solid white room that's mostly bare. First a paper flies up, and then, with no one in the room, mind you, a woman's voice says a single word I wanted you to interpret. As for the piece of paper moving, I don't hear the wind, and besides that, the paper actually blows towards the window, so that explanation wouldn't really make sense. A toolbox and a closet open at once, which could be coordinated between two people, but there's nobody in the room to pick up the camera and see who's in there. I hear a strange, otherworldly sigh. Do you? It sounds upset, and nothing like the woman's voice before. The closet door closes, and then the door closes shortly after. Somebody could be on the other side of the closet, but nobody is on either side of the door. I don't see any fishing wire tied around the knob, but I admit it's kind of too far away to tell, so tell me if you're convinced. Number 7. A Facebook user named Andrea Collins believes one of her security cameras caught a ghost late in the afternoon on March 22nd of this year. And after taking a look at the evidence for myself, I think she's right. Ordinarily, I would say that this is a bug crawling across the camera, except in this case, it looks like a little ghost girl with a white dress and long black hair. It's also positioned perfectly in the middle of the screen, exactly where a human would stand. So my bet is that this is an apparition seeking help, or at least some attention. And if this is what Andrea sees in her yard, then chances are her house is haunted too. Number 6. Roosevelt High is a school in St. Louis, Missouri, rumored to have been built on top of an old graveyard long ago. Now, a paranormal investigator named Soul Searching stands by the bleachers of a football field with a spirit box to find out if people were buried here like the local legends say.
Are there any spirits here?
4 seconds later, this voice comes through with a strong reply. When asked how it feels, the same voice replies with a flat answer that lacks all emotion, which I guess underscores its bleak point.
Are you upset?
I'm showing this so you can hear for yourself that all of the answers make sense, and they're all coming from the same voice, so I think this is real. The final answer pretty much confirms it.
Is your body still here?
But just to be
I gotta
sure,
go do these
Soul
dishes,
Searching
too.
moves on to the
No,
school
you ain't gonna breathe
itself,
on
where a
me.
spirit
Yeah,
confirms
that's
its
good.
presence
Ugh.
when asked to do so.
Okay, so Joel's on his way over here, so that
Oh,
problem's
yeah.
solved. I'm
Here's
just
the
getting
only
on some
part I'm
shoes
not
so I
so
can
sure
come do those
about.
dishes like I
Can you
need
turn
to,
the lights
and
on
that'll make
now?
Carol happy too. Right?
It wasn't on before.
But we got that. He's coming over.
Soul
He'll be here in a
Searching
minute,
thinks the
okay?
lights are off, but I think
Okay.
they may have been on the whole time. It's hard to tell, though, so I will give her the benefit of the doubt that the light came on by itself, especially given how much
I think
paranormal
I
activity was
accidentally
on the
took my
football field
Suboxone twice
earlier.
today, which is why my nose is so
Number 5,
itchy.
Maddie and
I'm not been
Elijah
like
are
this.
ghost hunting with a guide
You hear me?
named Eric in an
This
old
is fucking-
asylum that has over 80 rooms of
Retard.
horror to
Watch out,
investigate.
Pterodactyl.
Let's talk about this door.
And that, I
They
know
think
I'm gonna have to
somebody
unlock that
scratched
because
at
it
it
gets
for
here, so I don't know
hours,
why I
and I
locked it.
think that's
I
what
don't
it
know
looks
why either.
like, but
You know
I
what I mean?
seriously
Like
hope
shit
it's
like that.
termites. To support
hell
their
was I thinking?
theory,
I
these
don't know,
scratches
that
at
one
10
white,
minutes and
long white
55
stuff like
seconds
that,
do
'cause I
look
know
like
it's
someone
just
took
watching.
their nails to the wall, as well in a fit of madness. Later,
Unlocked,
they hear
right?
this distant moan.
Okay,
I
so
definitely think this sounds
So
like
you're high off of the
Let me know if you can think of some other explanation.
No?
so you're high off of the
That's
Suboxone?
creepy, but what I want to talk about more than anything is what happens after Elijah makes the mistake of holding a haunted bridal doll. This crazy noise is the spirit's response to being asked what her name is. It sounds
be
weird
getting
and
high off of it. She
definitely
goes,
like
well,
nothing I'd want to be
how about if
in
we
or
lower your dose
that.
then? Because I'm to half a strip now every time, twice a day, right?
Even
So there's
Eric
just one
admits
strip a
he has
day.
never heard such a
I was like,
harsh
no, you don't understand. I like to get high. I said.
before in all his experience as a tour
Stupid.
guide, and he also
No, I
says
can
nobody
lessen
has
my
ever
own
touched her
prescription
before,
when I'm ready,
so I
you know
think
what I
it's real. And as
Yeah.
further proof, look what happens when the
Yeah,
doll
I'm
is
figuring
asked
that.
if she's
it's
upset
not
about being
rocket science,
touched.
so I'm kind of figuring that's to get them.
I still have the one you gave me.
Yeah, save that for a while.
Listen, stop letting online
I have.
algorithms
I don't know
dictate
what it does to you if you're normal. If you never,
portable.tv
I don't know.
flash.
I know that even the
Judging
people
by
in jail,
the
they love it.
paranormal ripple effect of negative energy
That's a
caught
hot
on
commodity.
camera, I'd say yes, she was. Number 4. Cassie is with Danny Dorito and Ali H to find evidence of a spirit that they think is haunting not just this house, but most of the surrounding forest as well. They come across a ritual that someone left behind for some reason, possibly in a hurry. They figure out how to complete it, and hear a noise shortly after reciting these ancient words, which I'm hoping someone who happens to practice magic might be able to recognize and tell us more.
Rolf? Yep. Row?
They decide to leave everything behind and are well on their way back home when something ahead interrupts
You know, if we
their
wanted
hike.
to, we could be like leashing the dogs up and getting ready to get, like up in the swing on in front of the
At
house.
4 minutes,
and
I can
as soon
see
as
what
you get
appears to
there,
be a normal pair of
you
white
guys are
tennis
gonna move, right?
shoes that kind of looks out of place,
When you get there,
so I'm
you're
not
gonna go to your
exactly
room. You wanna go to
convinced
your room,
that
right?
this is real. Number 3.
Yeah, I
A
was just
YouTuber
I
named
don't know.
Sydney Ghost Hunter
You
records
still-
this
you have
strange
that one
noise
reason
at
I gave
3
you, right? That's gonna
a.m.
be okay?
It's definitely not his
Does he have
cat.
collars? Do you both have collars? Okay, good. And the little lease is in the purse over here too, the little one for Ross.
Now, here's the weird part.
I'm sure he
You'd think
doesn't, but
this was
it's still,
the
it's
noise
better
of
that
a
way.
wild animal, but
It's
Sydney
legal
Ghost
that way.
Hunter says he did not hear anything in real
So
life.
they're still
and
pet
I
friendly
believe
down
him
there,
because
huh?
his cat never so much as looks
Good,
up.
thank God.
Number 2, a YouTube
But if you had to
series
go
called
to,
The
like,
Undervlogs
the
follows
Motel 6 is
Rachel,
on
Eva,
37, right?
Tyler,
That's
and
the only
Derek
Motel
on
6
their
there is?
various adventures. This
But
time,
I thought
they're split
that
up
the
on a
Ramada
competitive scavenger
or
hunt,
whatever it's called now, I
checklist and
thought that
all,
place
in a
over near
creepy
Camp
1908
Fruits, I thought
children's
that place
hospital that's been
was pet friendly
abandoned
too.
since 1998.
And they
Tyler
got a
and
swimming
Derek
pool
are
there and
goofing
shit, huh?
around, but things become tense when they notice
The
a creepy
Hojo, the
clown
Howard
head with
Johnson?
dripping red eyes that could be a warning of what's about to come their way. They sense something wrong and run
Yeah, they are.
away, and that's when,
They're not, they're still
approximately 10
remodeling?
seconds later, this shadowy figure looks
No,
out at them,
hotels are,
roughly the
they're-
same height as the clown graffiti in the
Nobody there had
doorway.
it?
So I'm glad they followed their instincts and left fast.
Yeah, if
I've got
anybody
a
else-
challenge for you.
That's what
Since
I'm
you've made it
saying,
this
you know, like, if
far,
people are
why
gonna
not
be
like this
on the front
video and
line
hit
like that,
subscribe in
they
the
should have
next
mandatory
5
testing for those
seconds?
people.
Because
You know
I
what I mean?
upload 4 new
Everybody- and
scary
just
videos
good
every
cleaning,
week.
get rid of
If
it.
you're
You know,
curious
fucking
about what I
come on
look
now.
like in
They
real
got camp
life,
food right there
go
with
to
all
my
those, all
Instagram
that.
at chillingyt. Tap that follow button to find out. Number 1.
That shit right there is real too. I was in Reno and they were having a rodeo, and we thought that we got lucky because, you know,
Why?
the parking lot was
Earl
empty to this one
Kirkendall
motel.
captures a bright light in the sky, but it's not a meteor, lightning, or an unidentified flying device. It's his poor neighbor's house erupting. This video is terrifying because of how calm everything is before, during, and after. There's no warning signs beforehand, and seconds later, you never know a family's entire livelihood has gone up in flames. Even scarier, a cause for the incident has yet to be determined, meaning anyone in the neighborhood could be next. If you have friends who never get scared, show them these
I sat on the toilet
videos.
that night in the
You'll see
bathroom
how
with my
brave
feet up
they
on the
really are.
tub. It was a bed bug. That's why the hotel parking lot was empty, because they had bed bugs there. You know, I went to get coffee in the